Okay, now this is where the magic's going to happen. I'm going to bring in the two tracks and put it all together. So you might want to put a title track on the front end just to tell what it's all about. So whatever title track you like to use. Let's go into library here. And then I just like to use the basic ones down here. So add it there. Now I'm going to set the size to 1280 by 720 and OK. And then I'll edit this and I'll set the size to 22 or whatever. This is just the way I did it. You can use, there's a lot fancier ones you can use in here. Just do it however you like to do it. Bring in a graphic, whatever. This is just for demonstration. All right, so we're just going to call this test split screen. Okay, now what we want to do, let's move that to there. And now what we want to do is import media. Okay, so here's our two pieces. So we'll just click on each one, hold the control button down, and then we're going to bring those both in. Okay, so I have left and right. So that I just named them the way I recorded them. You'll see one's an MP4, and this is the one that came from Screencast-O-Matic, and the AVI file or AVI came from Camtasia 7. Okay, so I'm going to add this one to the timeline, and I'm going to add this one to the timeline. Now you see that they put themselves one on top of the other, and that's exactly what we want to happen. You'll also notice that the one that was recorded with Screencast-O-Matic is a lot longer, and that's because I didn't get it stopped as fast as I got this one stopped. But the content that I wanted stopped at the end of this, so I'm just going to cut the rest of it off. Control X. All right, so now I have the two clips, one on top of each other. Now when I play this, I'm getting sound on one and not another because with Screencast-O-Matic, when you render it, you can turn the sound off. So that's what I did. I don't want sound on the second track. I only want sound on one track when I'm recording both sides. Otherwise, you're going to get some overlay. Okay, so either turn the sound off, or if you have sound on both of them, you can pick one of these, right click on it, and then you can separate the sound from the audio. Okay, so separate video and audio. And then I can just delete the audio track out of there, which I'm going to do because it was just some background anyway. So I'm going to take that out. So basically now I have a soundless track here. But that's how you take it out if you don't want sound in one of the tracks and you've rendered sound on both. Remember, you're only going to want your voice being recorded on one in case you're slightly out of alignment. Okay, so now if I hit play, you can't really see anything going on because we got it all on one side. But now, if I click in here, I can move the one track over and I can move the other track this way. Okay, like so. So this is now selected the left track, and this is the right track. So, okay, so this is the right track, and I have it on the right side, and this is the left track. I have it on the left side. So I can move these to the position I want. So let's say I want that one there, and I want this one here. As you see, you can just move them to however you want it to be, whichever makes sense for your video. Now you can also put your mouse on here and extend things up and down. So if you have a watermark. I think I have a watermark on the which side? Right side. So if you see the watermark down here? If that was showing in here, I can do this and move it out of the way. Okay, so let's get these where I want them here. Okay, so say I want something like that, and we're playing along, and then say down the road here somewhere, let's go down to here. Let's say that I want to move them. Now, if I move it here at this point, and then I go back here, it's the same. Like it doesn't know that I didn't move it for the whole track. So I'm just going to put this back. Okay, so now we're down here and I want to move this over here. What I want to do is I want to put a marker here. So just hitting the letter M will put a marker. And at this marker, what I want to do is split it. So we got the split here. So hit the split a couple times. And you can tell if it's split. See that I haven't split it yet on the top. So, okay, you can tell it's split because now I have these separate. When I click on this one, it doesn't highlight this one. I click on this one, it doesn't highlight this one. Okay, so let's move these to where we want them on this side now. Let's say I want to do this. Okay, so now we go back to here and play, and you'll see when it gets to the marker, it's going to switch positions. Okay, so anytime you want to change it up, that's how you do it. You use the markers. All right, so that's basically it. So you can get rid of your markers out of here, just click on it, and then you can delete it. Okay, so basically now you just render the video, and you have a split screen video all ready to go.